Kristen.
And Kristen.
And you are watching Vainglorious, where we show those of you who have champagne taste how to live fashionably on a beer budget. And today we have a very special episode because it is one of our favorite designers' birthdays.
Favorite of all time.
Yes. Well, unfortunately, she's not alive anymore.
No. But a very happy birthday to Coco Chanel.
Yes.
Whom today would have been 127 years old. You go, girl.
And she would probably still look fabulous.
Fabulous.
So we decided that we wanted to do a kind of like a Steals and Deals Chanel inspired.
Yes.
So we found a couple cool things that, you know, she used to always wear. These are her signature things.
Yes. When you think Chanel, there are a couple of staple things.
Yeah.
One of them, and probably I think one of the most popular, being the Tweed Jacket.
Yes. We actually found a really cute one at Express, which is kind of like an updated version of the Tweed Jacket, but still really cute.
Now, for those of you guys who don't know, like, a biography on Coco Chanel, you should definitely look it up and read all about her, because she was a fabulous woman, a very vainglorious woman, because she lived in a time when women were, you know, had to wear dresses and they were covered from head to toe and really put in their place. And she was so innovative and thought outside of the box. She was one of the first women to wear pants and design pants for women. So she went with this whole like men's suiting, and that's where the tweed suits really came from. They were inspired by menswear.
Yeah. And then of course another thing that's so Chanel are those flats. The shoes with the CCs on them. But we found some on ASOS.com. which are kind of another updated version of the quilted flat, but they're really cute too.
Because they have the studs on them.
Yeah.
So that brings Chanel's, you know, early 1900 design into the 21st century. Still working.
And then, of course, there's the quilted shoes, but there's also the quilted bag.
Yes.
That is a classic staple.
Now, I have girlfriends that save up, because they're very expensive, like $1,600, $1,700. I have girlfriends that save up, don't eat lunch, eat ramen noodles for weeks, just so that they can have this bag. But of course, there's many inspired bags out there that are great, affordable prices. ASOS has them in like every single color, every single print you can imagine. So they're great.
And then of course, she was always wearing her pearls. Always. And strands and strands and strands of pearls. Not just one. It was like 4 sets of pearls.
Right. Well, Coco, and now Karl Lagerfeld, who is the designer for Coco Chanel, he's always been a fan of costume jewelry. They both have, you know, pearls, big statement pieces, and we all know, you guys know out there, how much I love my Chanel ring, which is just all kinds of statement going on. But, you know, they're also into, like, Chanel brooches.
Yes.
And Chanel earrings and Chanel rings, so more than just the pearls.
Which inspired us. Kristen here got really creative because she had a challenge for this DIY.
Yes. There's a website out there called Dollar Store Crafts, and they tweeted me and challenged me, a challenge, to come up with something with materials that I bought from the dollar store. And I was like, I can do that. So got my little Jetta, drove on over to the dollar store, and I loved these, what do you call these things?
Like coils, like some clean stuff.
It's to clean. Now, clearly we don't work in the kitchen a lot, but you clean like pots and scrape like dirty pots with them. So it was fun, and it was staring at me. So I got that and got these coils, which were this copper color, and decided I wanted to create a brooch. I put it on the back of a Brillo pad, and then I took probably about 15 cents worth of pennies and put them in the center, and there you go. We're looking at like an updated industrial Chanel Camellia brooch.
Yes. All bought at the dollar store.
Yeah, at this whole thing, less than $4. And it's great. I wore it out, and I got like all these compliments on it.
I know, it's really cool actually.
Thank you.
I like it. Of course, if you want to see the entire tutorial, just go to our blog, forevervainglorious.com.
Yes.
There'll be a link there.
And we'll also have the link for Dollar Store Crafts. They have all kinds of fun stuff on there, and it's fun and cheap, and you can be creative.
So we want to know this week, what is your favorite Chanel-inspired piece of jewelry or bag or clothing? What was something that she wore that you just love.
Yeah, and
Or
also
design.
leave like a birthday shout out, like what do you love most about Chanel? Because I think she really was innovative and set the tones for so many designers. So many designers out there look up to her. So I think she was like one of the most innovative designers of her time, especially. And she was especially a fan for women's rights. She worked it for us girls, so we have to give our props for her. Happy birthday, boo!
Happy birthday! And that's it for this week. So, of course, email us, Kristen at forevervainglorious.com.
Yes.
And tweet us.
At Vain_Glorious.
And then, of course, the blog, forevervainglorious.com.
Yeah, and if you guys decide to make any brooches out of things like you found at the dollar store, send us those too. We'd love to see.
We love seeing your pictures. That's it.
All right. See you guys next week.
Bye-bye.
Bye.